Welcome back, guys, to my YouTube channel. This is your ING THEO. Guys, it's been almost like 2 months, yeah, since I last posted on this channel, but hey, I'm back. We are back, and if it's your first time watching this channel, please subscribe, like, and share to your friends. I found something on YouTube that I really want to share with you. I found a page that shares the same interest. What really caught my attention was about a video she made concerning application for a B1 B2 visa. When I saw this, I was like, hey, how about I share this on my channel for you guys to try, and who knows, it might work out for you. It is one of the most difficult aspects in this journey. That is like really the bridge between you guys outside and us in the industry right now. So if you guys can go follow this page, watch her videos. I think it's not only about B1 B2 visas. I think she does a lot of things. She also teaches the newbies how to step a foot in the industry. So go follow her page. I think it will be beneficial to you. So guys, go follow her and then tell her I recommended you to her page, and so she should also recommend people to come on my page and subscribe, like, and share. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm reminding you to please subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Thank you. Let's get right into the video. Today I have something really nice to share with you. I'm gonna share with you some unique areas and names on a super yacht that you have to know before you get on it. 7 pointers today that you have to keep at the back of your mind before you get on the yacht. Before you step a foot on a yacht for the first time, go through them and then master them, because it is very, very, very important. These are names of areas that you're gonna come across on a super yacht on a daily basis. Trust me, guys. Number 1, before you get on any yacht, you need to know the decks. It's like when you go to a hotel or your house or a mansion, there are floors, right? So when you come here, the floors in a hotel, we call it decks. I worked on one yacht which was approximately 72 meters, and then this yacht had we had 7 decks. And these decks are usually named after the main things that is situated on the deck. So for example, the main deck is called the main deck because it is the deck that everyone steps on first when you get on the yacht. So I think that is why it's called the main deck, but and it's also the deck that everything happens on. So we have the main deck, we have the upper deck. On some boats we call it the bridge deck. I'm gonna go through the main decks that you are likely to see on every yacht. So you have 1, the main deck. We have 2, the upper deck. We have 3, owner's deck. Sometimes smaller boats doesn't have owner's deck. And we have sun deck, depending on the size of the boat. Some boats doesn't have the sun deck. Some, most of the boats have the sun deck. You have to know, some boats have underneath the main deck, we have a lower deck and under lower deck. And all these decks depend on the size of the boat. So the bigger the boat, the more decks you have. The smaller the boat, the less decks you have. So that is for your information. You have to know each and every deck and what is on the deck. And now let's go to the second point, the bridge. I mean, when you hear bridge, what comes into your mind is something that is over water, that cars go over it, or that we walk over. But when you come into the yachting industry, when we say bridge, it is where we steer the ship from. That is like the captain's second bedroom, or the deck department's second bedroom. This is where all the driving, or majority of the driving goes on. And the bridge has a wide view to the ocean. When you are on the bridge, you probably see 180 degrees, everything ahead of you. So this is where the steering goes on. It has the helm, it has all the navigation devices or navigation equipment. Point number 3, we have fly bridge. This fly bridge is also other stations where you can drive the ship from. If you have to get a 360 view, or if you want to get a clearer view of your surroundings, you have to probably get out of the bridge and then go to the stations. You usually have one on the starboard side and the other one on the port side. When I say starboard side, means your right side, and port side your left side. And we usually have one on the smaller boats, we have one on the sun deck. That is where, you know, the captains go sit and then they see around the boat, they see 360 around the boat. So the fourth one is the Portuguese locker. I never knew there was something on the yacht called the Portuguese locker. It took me like a whole year in my career to know about the Portuguese locker. This is a locker where things are kept. On some of the boats I worked on, we had the water heater situated there. On some boats we had life jackets stored there, and you know, it can be used for anything, you know. And these are lockers on usually these lockers are situated on the bridge deck. Right after the fly bridge, you go to the outboard side, you will see these lockers, both port side and starboard side. So yeah, these Portuguese lockers, they are usually used for storage. Some boats don't have it, and then they are trying to create one because it's a really nice space to have on your ship. I don't know why, and you know, for what reason it's called a Portuguese locker, but some way somehow it's called a Portuguese locker. So we have the fifth one, I would say, is the passerelle. Almost each and every yacht has a passerelle. This passerelle is used to board and to leave the yacht. There are some yachts that has it on the sides, both port side and starboard side, and then some yachts have it at the stern. When I say at the stern, at the back of the yacht, you have to take a joystick and then press some buttons and then do some magic for this to come out and then go back in. So you know, it's really nice, but it's not called a stair. Never say a stair or never say stairs on the super yachts. We call it a passerelle. So if somebody asks you, hey, can you check on the passerelle, don't go crazy. Just, you know, go outside and then check if the passerelle is in good shape, or if it needs adjustment. So the next one I'm gonna talk about is the lazarette. When you hear lazarette, it might sound like, you know, something really extraordinary, but it's not really. The lazarette is basically the back of the yacht or the back of the boat, and then this space is usually used for storage. Some boats store their tenders, some boats store their jet skis, some boats store their, you know, diving equipment. I've been on some boats. My last two boats, we had two big tenders. We have two big tenders. We had a jet ski, we had a paddle board, we had kayaks, we had a whole bunch of stuff in the garage. So if you hear anything like a lazarette, garage, or laz, usually they call it laz. So if somebody tells you, hey, can you grab this from the laz for me, he's basically telling you to go to the garage or go to the back of the boat. My last pointer will be the swim platform. Depending on the type of boat and the size of boat, you know, the swim platform It's usually at the back where the garage is. There is a platform. There's a platform there with, you know, teak. It's not teak on every boat. Some boats have a different material there, but usually it's teak. And this is the platform that extends out of the boat for you to be able to swim. You know, sometimes the garage opens up and it turns into a swim platform. Sometimes also the boat comes with its own swim platform. This usually has a stair situated underneath the boat, so you know, but you can fold it and then unfold it into the water for people that go out into the water to swim, to be able to come climbing up. And also sometimes we have handrails that can be taken out and then put into it when people have to go in the water, so it will make life easy for them to climb back up onto the boat after taking a swim. These are my 7 pointers for you. Stay tuned for more. I have more interesting content coming out, especially for the engineers. Now I am back on board, and you know, I'm gonna show you everything from now to, you know, whenever I leave this boat. But whilst I'm on this boat, I'm gonna show you whatever I can to help you and to motivate you and to help you grow your knowledge about super yachts, and also help grow your engineering knowledge. So stay tuned on this channel, subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you the next time. Thank you so much. Bye.